The pistol round going crazy.
Oh, silence!
Amazing Gaming taking that. Unbelievable.
Well, Livic has seen his counterpart do something. There's the charm landing though, that's how you hit skill shots. Livic follows up with the Zephyr, the auto attacks, the flash forwards as well. The first blood goes to Livic.
Great play, I mean, so we need at least 200. Oh, Kuban's actually teleporting in bottom lane behind Gamers2. This is dangerous.
He's looking for his explosive cast, comes in with the home guard, goes down to Jeebus, but good juke with the flash, doesn't even get anywhere near. Gillius now trades off against him on the front lines. Heaver does go down. Do they have anything in the tanks to come back in this? Smitty J did come into the fight with his own teleport. There's the ultimate onto Jeebus, but he's not strong enough just yet. He does get knocked away. Interesting mechanics as Celiva eventually knocks him down with the explosive charge. There's the double kill as well for Celiva. Briefly follows up with the damage from Rampage. Does not choose to dive the tower. Smitty J has his ultimate. It won't be enough to keep him alive from all this damage. There's a Spirit Rush there.
More so if they can use that to siege, that'll be a very effective way of pushing Reason in. You can see Ica has a lot of damage as well.
They could take fun. Take fun. He goes down. That is a lot of damage. To do is delay the recalls because there's nothing Lulu can do to stop Celiva. He might just take an inhib here. They need to close in behind him. He now chooses to back off as he clears out the minion wave. He still has all his summoners. He has all the ways to get out of this. He'll turn around onto Smitty J. He can just burst him down. There's the knock-up. The follow-through as well. Looking for the last auto attack. Should be able to get it. Buster shots him down. Now he has to face the wrath of the
super crucial at this point. It's only really a binding, and the Heaver's actually caught.
Dragon's gone down, but Reason Gaming go for the engage regardless. There's the ultimate coming through onto the front lines. A good shockwave onto 2. Will be following through with the Gilius ultimate as well. Take foot off to the side. Picks up 1. Looking to move on to Ica as well. The rest of the team is lagging behind, but uses the last charge to get away. Foxfires comes up. Ica continues to follow. Gets hit by Ludens. He'll flash forwards. There's the auto as well. And the rest of the team isn't able to close in around the Orianna. That was a 2-4-0. He's still going for that inhib as long as they can take him down. Oh, take fun, taking so much damage in from Jeebus. He will get exhausted trying to get on top of him. But this is a 4v4. There's the jump. He will get the smash down. Oh, and take fun blows him up. Also, Celiva over the wall. No one can get near him. That's a 7-1 Tristana, deleting your team. Take fun as well. Tries to get into this fight. Gilius now jumping away. The ultimate has to be used on top of their jungler. And meanwhile,
when you fight as 5 while you're even or slightly behind. But
however, Kuban is on their Nexus turrets and no one is dealing with him. There's a big super minion wave there and they do go for the initiate. All he needs to do is just carry on killing their base. Gilius is on the back foot. Kuban now comes into the fight. There's the ultimate, lands onto 2, kills 1, looking for more. Smitty J will head down as well. That is 3 for 0 and they are just closing in for the kill. All of a sudden they just crack the base and they just go in for the jugular. Reason Gaming this game stretch have looked so incredibly impressive. 15-4, 11 towers to 4. Reason Gaming come out with the first win in this best of 3 in this third place match.
Gilius is in the lane completely unseen and Kuban is going aggressive.
Yeah, Smitty J, he'll have to go back into the Angry Hecarim though if he wants to help, but he's dropping low. He might just want to do it. What's even happening? He has the Ignite going down. There's the Rampage. There's the Ignite. He falls over the spear. He goes with first blood. Looks for the second.
Double kill.
1 on 2. You were looking for big plays. There's one right up. Ignite ultimate, so it makes sense. Mid lane though, there's double distort. Doesn't land the second one though. It's not all that much damage. With the jukes though, he just turn around, comes out with the Ignite, take fun with the autos. He puts the clone into the turret, takes him out with the jukes. His full cooldown rotation. Wow, that hook lands right through the dash as well. Falls with the fast bomb. There's the ultimate. Valkyrie's in, tries to get onto the lantern, but the monsoon is keeping him alive. Goes all the way back to fresh. Wow. Out by this pink ward, but can they get away in time? Comes in with the ultimate, knocks back Heaver. We'll have Livic following up as well. There's the culling damage from Celiva, takes him out. 5-4 currently in terms of kills.
Looking to chase, can't land the chains, that's going to spell the end of this.
He jumps in, he lands it onto 3 people, smacks Ica against the wall with his devastating charge. Take fun as well, will follow up, culling from the sidelines. That's a little bit of damage. Take fun follows up, gets the chains onto Smitty J. He'll be flashing away. Does he have the damage to take him out though? There's a second chains of corruption. Rather, a chains from LeBlanc. Varus isn't in this game. Gilius follows through with his damage. Celiva onto the sides of the fight, trying to chase him down. A lot of people are low on mana from Gamers2's side. Smitty J and Gilius taking down the mini wave. Jeebus has gone a little too close to the fire perhaps as he jumps in. Ica will be doing the same. He'll get the charm onto Livic. He turns around. Celiva takes him out. Zaya looking for the re-engage. Here's the home guard. He'll be catching up to you whether you like it or not. He'll be moving on to someone doesn't quite get in range. Great equilibrium strike. He'll get you eventually with a devastating charge. Kubon now underneath the turret, doesn't have his ultimate. Gilius tries to execute him with the takedown. He will get it. Sela comes across with his light slinger. Another spear gets sidestepped by Sela this time around. And Jeebus tries to get the last auto attack, and DZ will get the last.
Here he goes.
Here he goes onto Gilius. There's the follow up with the ultimate. Comes across with a culling, looking for the lantern. Oh, he takes it away from them. He scumbag Gilius out of his lantern. Kubon will be finishing him off. He gets the hug down. Take Fun's drop very low from Smitty J, who's just jumped on his face, looking for the dupe with the distortion pad. Hey, he's away, but Jeebus will take him out. He's fairly low mana.
Level 12.
There's the ultimate from Kubon with the blind side onto the back line. He'll be following up with the damage. He'll be going down. There's the Monsoon. It's keeping him alive. Gilius now moves onto the front lines. Doesn't really have anything else to offer. Looks for the takedown. Zayu now sitting on top of his face. He now has the flash into the back. This is so messy. Sullivan now 1-on-2. He'll go down. A 4-4-2 for Gamers2 despite that engagement.
Gamers2 are going to look for mid-game picks. Reason Gaming will look to team fight, but bottom lane engage.
With the box, there's the teleport coming in from both of the top lanes. This is about to get real messy real quickly. That's the ultimate from Gilius. He gets it onto Sullivan. He'll be flashing away. There's the first blood going to the top laner, and it will now Kubon trying to kill the back line. He is so tanky, but he gets hooked as well, and he gets dragged into the firing line, looking for this lantern to come through, but he's still not dead. There's also the shield. Ica from the top side. They're looking for the dive. Zayu does not have his ultimate. He'll be following up, looking for the charm here. We'll be using another charge. He'll be getting Livic, looking for another onto Kubon. Do they have the damage? There's the Orb of Deception. One more auto attack. He'll be flashing in for the box fires. Zayu with the barrel roll. Not enough damage. And G2 come up big. Don't want to go up against it, even though they do have those those spikes of their own. Livic gets hooked from Hiva. He should be going down. There's Gilius' ultimate for good measure. He gets taken out by Jeebus' rocket. Gilius will be taking the Fresh Expressor away from this. There's the flash, there's the ult. There is the Orb of Deception. And Ica will be taking away the kill onto Vladimir. Just have his teleport. This will get into a very messy fight. There's the teleport coming out. Kubon into the back lines, uses the Dragon Descent. Oh, Gilius as well has been caught out. He'll have to flash away. He moves on to the Kubon. Kubon is so tanky. He's tanking with 5 people. He finally dies. Then he gets hooked as well by Hiva. He will also be going down. There's the Ignite. Oh, big one from over the wall. 3 kills, 4
down.
kills.
So G2 are more than happy. That was the righteous glory popped.
Hook on to Kubon. Don't want to engage on top of him. Celeber follow up with a Mirror Mana. Another hook onto Celeber. That's the engage that they want. They will be pulling the trigger. Goodbye, Celeber. Take Fun pulls into the back lines, but he won't be surviving for much longer. Assault and Battery. He takes him down. In fact, that's the shutdown onto Corki. Everyone is getting ripped apart in this fight. Kubon with the overtime damage. Those 2 big tanks, so difficult to kill. They're basically as healthy as you can get. It's fairly low though. That might actually be cancelled if it does go down like that. In fact, it will be the case. There's the follow-up with the ultimate as well. Take Fun drop very low. There's the Assault and Battery now moving on to Celeber underneath this turret. Zayu's dropped very low. Kubon only now enters into the fight. Hyper-kinetic position reverser underneath the tower onto Jeebus, but Kubon's on the back line. He's so tanky, but there's no one with him. There's no one else to deal the damage with him. There's the shutdown. They eventually destroy the Shyvana, and that is a 2-for-1 trade. Split them off. He goes in for the engage, lands the Dragon Descent onto 2. It will be the rest of the team closing in from behind. He's so tanky, no one can auto-attack him right now. And Gilius drops low. Smitty J will be falling. He's cut off from the pack. And the chase is continuing from Take Fun. Comes out with the Hemo Play, comes in with the pull. Celeber on the front line.
Position reverser.
Gets the suppress down. Kubon's there. He gets Assault and Battery. But do they have the damage? Jeebus is alive. He has the percent damage to chunk him out. And that was a 2-for-2. This is very close.
To build like Jax.
Reason Gaming are sitting on a ward. They do go in for this engagement, but the teleport's now coming in from Kubon.
Maybe too deep.
He'll be going in for this, still coming onto the back line again. Ica is zoned away from Kubon, but he's very low himself. He'll have to dash away from this. That's the kill onto Smitty J. It's now a 4v5. The recall for this minion wave.
Yeah, that's the problem is Reason Gaming are always...
Either flash hook doesn't land.
They're always concerned with this top lane, but now Zayu's caught out.
They're focusing him down. Take Fun also has to pull away. There's a great Howling Gale. Can they get in range? They need to get the right pick though. They're looking for the engage. There's the smite coming down. We'll be knocking both of those players against the wall, but there's the teleport in from Irelia. Trying to get onto the back lines. He may be going down. He jumps into all of the members. There's the position reverser. He'll be going down. Kubon will be doing the same. Was it enough though? Hemo playing onto 3 players. Take Fun will be Zonyazing up. Livic as well with the Monsoon. Gilius should be falling. Bonks him on the head by Zayu. There's a 2-for-1 in favor of Reason Gaming. This is getting scary. This could get explosive real quickly. Here's the ultimate going onto Celeber. There's the hook as well. It lands. Eva gets the play onto 2 members. Livik in the back line, zone them away. Now Kubon, Zayu are there. How much can they do? Jeebus, he is chunking through that back line, but there's the Dragon to set back into the team fight. Eva goes down. The AD carries down for Reason Gaming. This is a 4-on
Smitty J's dead.
Smitty J's down. He evaporated. That's another kill onto Jeebus. He just doesn't have the damage to deal with the mega tanks. There's the triple kill coming out for Take Fun. They have 4 for 1 stress, and now Reason Gaming turn it around.
Spike Zayu is actually going to pop his right to score and go in.
Onto Gideus as well. There's the knockback of the Take Fun. Moves onto the back lines again with the Hemo play. Just get the E damage down. Gideus moves on to Take Fun, but he's not got the damage right now.
They've done it.
Falls. There's 2 kills. 70 seconds on the death timers. What can they do? Gamers2 are 3 versus 5, and Reason Gaming is still super healthy. They're pushing in to try and get the win. That's a lot of damage on the Zayu.
Jeebus,
he cannot get caught here. Gaming are now pushing in for the win here. They have this small minion wave. Again, Eva does not land a hook. Oh, he gets completely decimated by that damage.
That's it.
Now
Jeebus is done.
Jeebus, they just don't have the damage. 5-4-0. In fact, Eva's still alive, but it doesn't matter because the tower goes down. There's the second one. They're moving on to the Nexus. Reason Gaming take the series 2-1. Unbelievable.
They've made their way to the promotion tournament. Reason Gaming.